Down on the plains at Auburn University and a packed Neville Arena where the NCAA gymnastics postseason continues to take shape. On this first weekend in April, today it's the Auburn Regional Final with two teams set to claim a spot in the prestigious NCAA Championships. 4 of the top 15 in the country are here and 3 are from the SEC, including the host team in Auburn, as well as the highest seed in Florida, which features the spectacular Trinity Thomas, who flashed a pair of perfect scores in the second round on Thursday.
Yeah, Trinity was brilliant in round 2. She came out here and she executed like no one else but her really can do. With this perfect 10 on the bar, she actually completed the season slam, a perfect 10 on every event in 2022. It's just mind-blowing, and really looking forward to seeing her tonight.
In fact, a holy trinity of stars, if you will, as she is joined by the all-around Olympic champion Suni Lee and the All-American Raina Worley of Kentucky here this evening. And with that, we welcome you to our coverage of this regional final, everyone. Steve Schlanger alongside the national champion from Alabama, Ashley Miles-Grieg. And Ashley, this is the kind of night that split screens were made for. We have so many marquee names who will be competing at the same time. But it's not just the individual stars. We have some very deep, talented teams all around who are going head-to-head as well.
That's right. We're going to be keeping our eye on the stars. Trinity Thomas, Raina Worley, Suni Lee. But tonight is about what two teams can perform under pressure in advance. You have a team of Denver that has shown grit under pressure this entire season with injuries. And Florida has been a team that has looked so steady, so strong this entire year. Kentucky set a team record to qualify here tonight. And Auburn is still a relatively young team with limited postseason experience, and they cannot afford to let nerves play a factor here tonight.
This is one of 4 regionals going on around the country. The top 2 teams from each regional at the end of the day will advance to the NCAA championships. So that means 8 teams booking their spot at the NCAAs in Fort Worth, which will be in just a few weeks as we get set to roll here from this Auburn regional. And first up, it'll be Kentucky starting on the vault, and they will be in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Auburn, the host team, gets going on the bars in the upper right-hand corner. Florida on the floor in the bottom right. And you've got Denver on the beam on the left-hand side of the screen as well.
And immediately, I've been following top right. Auburn startup competitor on bars just nailed that routine. It was a huge release move, and that's the type of start that Coach Grable needs this young team to get off to.
Suni Lee will anchor the bar spot for Auburn. She will go last of the 6 athletes. Trinity Thomas second to last on floor for the Florida Gators, and Raina Worley anchoring the vault lineup, also going last for Kentucky here in this first rotation.
Every 10th so important here tonight. Megan Skaggs, no stranger to that leadoff position for Florida on floor, and she's doing no different right now, just really making her way through this routine. 1.5 twist front layout, good landing, good form in the air.
Ashley, this is the 3rd year of this format. They had a day off between the second round and this regional final. How does that all factor into the level of competition and the approach for these teams here this evening?
It factors in a lot. You know, we talked to Florida, and they made some changes between the session 2 and tonight just to give those athletes, you know, some rest on their bodies. So when you have the depth and that extra day in between, that definitely can play a big factor into the decisions you make of who to put out there on the floor. Top right box, Sophia Groth on bars. Going to focus on her routine. Huge, huge ray. Pack salto down to the low bar, does a good job keeping those legs glued together, and that pirouette half, very well executed. Oh, hits that last handstand, but just the loose back, that's going to definitely be a deduction. So blind change full, double back, slight hop back, maybe showing a little bit of nerves there in that second spot.
Sophia Groth, the freshman from Des Moines, first time getting a crack at the postseason. And in fact, a lot of these Auburn Tigers, as well as these gymnasts from some of these other schools, they may be high-profile names and certainly stars of the sport in their first year. But when you're getting into the postseason for the first time, it's a different sort of stage and a different kind of pressure, isn't it?
It definitely is, and you really just have to feed off of your teammate that goes before you. It's not about one athlete, it's about the whole team getting the job done.
All right, so the first scores coming in for Florida on the floor. Megan Skaggs with a tremendous start, 9.9 for this Florida Gator team that opened the meet on Thursday in the second round with their third highest floor total of the season. And that included Trinity Thomas in her perfect 10. Addie Sabatos for Auburn on the bars with a 9.850. Also Josie and Jenny for Kentucky, 9.850. Second up on the vault for the Wildcats, following up the 9.8 from Jillian Prokaski, who went first. And Denver starting things off on the beam. Alex Ruiz with a 9.825 as the first athletes in the initial routines book the first scores of the evening here at Auburn.
And Kentucky made some big changes to the lineup from the first night, and it's looking like it's paying off. They are over there nailing those landings. I just watched Isabella Magnelli, top left, finish her vault, celebrating with the coaches and team because she knows how good that was. And top right, getting geared up for dismount. Cassie Stevens, double layout, fights to stick that landing, and she's very happy about that performance. So much action.
And Ashley, you may have number 2 Florida and number 7 Auburn ahead of number 10 Kentucky here this evening, but the Wildcats are coming off their best performance in program history on Thursday. They set a new program best of 197.750 for the second time in the last 3 meets. So maybe they're the hottest team coming in, even if they may not be the most renowned or the most prestigious in terms of their seed.
They've been on the up and coming for so long, and they are in the conversation, in the mix. Huge vault right there. Front pike half, gets the landing. That's a huge, huge vault for Kentucky. They are tearing it up over there.
Ariana Patterson on the vault. Raina Worley, their big star, will be next. Magnelli, who preceded Patterson on the vault with a 9.9. So far, the highest score for the Wildcats in this first rotation. For Denver on the beam, again in the bottom left-hand corner, they've had 2 scores in excess of 9.8 to start off. Auburn on bars in the upper right-hand corner. And again, Florida on the floor, bottom right. But let's take a look, upper left-hand corner, Raina Worley, the All-American, who won the all-around in the second round on Thursday for the Kentucky Wildcats. She's on the vault next as final athlete for the Wildcats in this opening rotation.
Giving them instructions, making sure that everything's set right on the vault as she gears up to see if she can find that landing. She does a really difficult Yurchenko 1.5 layout and has the ability to find that landing. So we'll see what she can do here. And she does it, gets the landing. Our stars are coming out tonight, folks.
She had a 9.950 on the vault on Thursday. Won the all-around for the 7th time this season. So just one of the very hot stars for this Kentucky team coming into this regional final.
Bottom right, Florida taking care of business, doing their job. Leanne Wong has that beautiful triple twist that she opens up her routine with. This is her second pass. Whip half, front full. Nice stretched out position, feet pointed. So polished her gymnastics is. She really has that elite look.
Florida
their
has
queen
opened.
Scores very well.
Well, the Gators have opened with a pair of 9.9s from Skaggs and Bauman here on the floor. Vault is finished for the Kentucky Wildcats. And the score from Raina Worley coming in, it's a 9.9. It's the second score at 9.9 among the 6 for the Wildcats as they close out this first rotation. So now we're down to just bars, upper portion of the screen with Auburn, Denver, bottom left on the beam, and Florida again bottom right.
And Darian Gobourn, top box, just finished a spectacular bar routine for Auburn, right in front of superstar Suni Lee, setting her up perfectly. That's going to be a very, very big score. We'll get to see Suni coming up next. And Denver did just have a fall on the balance beam as well on the bottom left. She's remounted and is working her way through this routine. For sure, no stranger to adversity for them.
In the upper portion of the screen now, though, Suni Lee getting set on bars to anchor this Tiger opening rotation.
And also somebody that we didn't get to see from Florida, bottom right, Nia Reed. They actually kept her out of night one. She was one of those athletes that got some rest, had teammates step in for her. So I'm guessing tonight she said, no, I'm good to go. I want to get out there and do what I do best. And she is spectacular on this event.
Yeah, she had some heel pain that they wanted to give extra time to rest, and I would think that might manifest itself here on the floor, huh?
That's correct, but she obviously warmed up good. Huge double layout, stays in bounds, and Suni Lee, top box, is just mounted and hit that first handstand. Oh, Shaposhnikova, and she hit her heels actually on the low bar, but folks, she was still able, that's a veteran move. She was able to keep the momentum going. That will be a deduction, but not as big. It's not a fall. So it won't be perfect, but Suni Lee showing her experience there, really.
Suni had a perfect 10 on the bars at the SEC Championships. Only the second ever 10 on bars at the SEC meet. And now that finishes up the first rotation on the bars for Auburn. So far, their highest score belonging to Aria Brush, a 9.9, waiting for the scores from Darian Gobourn, as well as Suni Lee, who just finished. So now we just have Denver on the left on the balance beam, and also the Florida Gators on the right on the floor, with Trinity Thomas coming up next.
Yep, and she did she did her job. That day of rest, I think, was really good for her. She executed flawlessly. Nice leap combination, switch leap, split jump. Really extends and gets good position on that combination. Front pike, very difficult. She just floated through that skill, made it look so easy. A taller athlete, you could see like her lines just look so much more beautiful, I think, because of that. Just very stretched, and she works through this routine very calmly. Gainer full off the side and sticks the landing. That is exactly what Denver needed after that fall.
Denver's highest score in this first rotation, a 9.9 from Momoko Iwa on the beam. Now Trinity Thomas on the right, set to take the floor. Their second to last athlete in this opening rotation, coming off the perfect 10 on this event on Thursday.
And looking at these Florida scores, Steve, nothing less or below a 9-9 to this point. So they are just right on track with what we've been seeing them do all season long. Trinity has one of the most beautiful double layouts in college gymnastics. Flawless. It was really fun to hear her as well talk about after session one, before her routines, how she's so perfect and so calm and so confident, and she just does those self-affirmations and just, I can do this, and goes out there and executes. Nice leap combination, good position in the air, no deductions to be taken on this routine so far that I can see.
Hard to believe that she would need any affirmations, self or otherwise, right? Just as good as she is across every event. Wow.
Front full, front layout, very floaty in that pass. Good combination for her, does that very well.
Part of a tremendous performance on Thursday for Florida all around as a team. They're 4.9.70. set a program high in regional competition for this Gators program that seems to continue to elevate with each and every competition. New highs, new metrics, new bars to clear. They just keep going up and setting new standards to try and exceed.
And the anchor for Denver on the balance beam, Riley Mundell, just mounting on the apparatus. Has an opportunity to score very big if she hits that handspring layout combination. Required full turn, finishes it up on high toe. Very, very nice.
She led this Denver team on beam at the recent Big 12 championships, where the school finished second. And Trinity Thomas, another 10. Another perfect score for Trinity Thomas on the floor.
I think that makes, what, number 17 of her career by our count?
It is.
Wow.
It is just stunning.
And good finish on beam. Didn't get the stuck landing. And on the right box, Sloan Blakely, unique first pass. You don't see it a lot. Your Arabian double front, blind landing. And she was able to stay in bounds and land it well. Switch
Sloan
rings.
Blakely, and the freshman from Frisco, Texas, has also had a perfect 10 on the floor. And following up a perfect 10 again here today, she followed Trinity Thomas in the anchor spot on Thursday as well. Certainly a difficult routine to follow up, but she seems to answer the challenge.
Oh, and I believe she does step out of bounds on that. You see the judge did raise the hand up. It was very, very close. It'd be interesting to see if she was actually over or just on the line. There's that Gator chomp. I'm sure the Florida section in the crowd knows where those go and is doing that move along with the athletes. 1.5 twist, front layout, stays in bounds that time. And good routine. Good routine. It's not going to be that 9-9 or better, I don't think, with the step out of bounds, but Trinity Thomas, man.
So the 17th 10 of Trinity Thomas's career. This ties her for 8th place for the most perfect 10s of all time in collegiate gymnastics.
Wow. Just breaking records every single time she steps out there. It's impressive.
And while we still have to wait for Sloan Blakely's score, no other Florida Gator was below a 9-9 in this first rotation of the floor. 3 9-9s, 1 9.95. Trinity Thomas with the 10. We're about to be joined by Jenny Rowland, the head coach for Florida here, who I'm sure is going to be just distraught with what she's seen. And we are now joined by Jenny Rowland. Well, Jenny, once again, Trinity Thomas just disappoints. She sucks the air out of the building.
Hey,
Another
she
10.
invigorates the building. No, great start by the Gators. Really proud. Continue to feed just one element at a time, one athlete at a time, and that's what this meet's all about.
So, Coach, you're usually pretty calm, pretty cool, pretty collected. I mean, how can you not jump out of your shoes after that performance on floor?
If you've seen the shoes that I'm wearing, it's a little challenging to jump, but by golly, I'll get up there. Really great to see my athletes perform, have fun, and look forward to continuing to doing that all night long.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Might not need it. Florida off to a hot start, led by Trinity Thomas, her third perfect 10 in the last 3 days. And Florida takes the lead after the opening rotation here at the regional final.
Juniors, you may begin your 4-minute press period now. Florida on ball. Kentucky on guard. Auburn on B. Denver on score.
Trinity Thomas now with 8 scores on this season of a perfect 10. She's done it on every event, the Gym Slam, the 2-time SEC Gymnast of the Year, including this season, and continuing to deliver here in the postseason. 2 10s on Thursday in the second round of this Auburn Regional, and 1 in the first rotation here today in the regional final.
Superstars came out to play tonight. Raina Worley, of course, does what she does best, nails that Yurchenko 1.5 beautifully. Leanne Wong for Florida on floor. Again, just so fun to watch. She has great twisting skills. We're seeing the double pike there to end. And Suni, folks, she is human here. You see on the release move, her legs and heels hit the bar. They actually dropped this score from Suni Lee for the Auburn rotation. So she was that 6th score that they did not count, but she ended perfectly. Trinity Thomas is just perfect. We've seen it so many times, every single time she steps out there, and she did it again tonight. This is her 17th career perfect 10 on the floor exercise. That never gets old, folks. So much fun to watch her.
Now this is how that first rotation wound up, and as far as Trinity Thomas leading the way in storylines with the perfect 10, she is the first athlete in the 50-year history of Florida gymnastics with a season slam. Her 17 perfect 10s are a program record, and now she will lead Florida onto the vault for the second rotation, where once again she will go second to last, while Kentucky will be on bars in rotation number 2. Denver is on the floor, and Auburn moves to the beam. Elsewhere at the other regionals happening around the country, in Raleigh, Michigan and UCLA were tied in the lead for the Nationals berth going into the final rotation. Again, it's the top 2 from each region that advance to Nationals, and in Norman, Oklahoma and Minnesota are the top 2 after the first rotation there. Here it's Florida and Kentucky, the top 2 headed to rotation number 2 at Neville Arena at Auburn. So the stage is set for the second rotation, and again, upper left-hand corner will be the vault. That's where Florida gets going. Upper right-hand corner, the bars with Kentucky. bottom right, it's Denver on the floor. Bottom left, the host team in Auburn on the balance beam.
And we'll start off with Megan Skaggs from Florida on vault, top left. Running down the runway. Yurchenko full. Couldn't quite see if she got the landing. I think there was a hop back, but if she sticks that with her position in the air, it's just about perfect. And I'll refocus over to Kentucky on bars in the top right. Nice routine so far, hits that last handstand very aggressively, which is what you want to see. Going after every single skill. Nice double layout, a little bit more of a closed position, and just a slight hop back on the landing. So good start for Kentucky.
Now this is a Kentucky team that's been very good on bars this season. Coming into this regional with an overall record of 8-3, but bars has led the way for this team and trying to ride the momentum that they've been building here in the early portion of postseason competition.
And speaking about momentum, Steve, Denver on the floor exercise had their best team floor score of the year last time out with a 49.45. So for them and what they've been dealing with injuries, not having 3 of their highest scorers since the beginning of the season, they're going to be looking to build on that.
And Ashley, they did it when the pressure was at its highest. Denver and Ohio State were tied, headed into the final rotation, so the pressure was certainly at its zenith, and the Pioneers came through with their best floor rotation of the year to get this berth in the final tonight.
They sure did, and it was so exciting. And it's great to see them here. And again, everyone's right in this. You talked about the other regional, tied 2 teams going into the final rotation. We could see something like that here with these teams, the way that they're executing.
And again, you just have to finish in the top 2. You don't have to win this quad meet outright. Florida leading after the first rotation, but very tight in the scores behind them between Kentucky, Denver, and Auburn.
Watching Kentucky on bars, she just executed her release move combination very nicely. Just the dismount left, blind change full, immediate double tuck, and was really going after that landing, a little bit soft in the knees, had to take a hop forward. But again, those small tenths right like that is really what you cannot give away in these meets. I'm telling you, it comes down to it in the end.
Among the early scores here in this second rotation, Olivia Hollingsworth with a 9.850 on the beam for Auburn. Florida with a pair of 9.875s on the vault, and Kentucky with Haley Davis a 9.775 on bars.
And Leanne Wong, you heard my wow in between you giving us the score updates. She just did a remarkable vault and drilled the landing. Aria Brush, bottom left for Auburn on the balance beam, front aerial split jump. Looks really comfortable up there right now. Those first 2 competitors, so important, Coach Graber said, for Auburn. Nice back handspring layout. She looks so confident right now. Top left, Nia Reed is about to go on vault. Again, she had a little bit of a rest, so she did not go on day 1. And Callie Nixon on bars, upper right. Kentucky has one of the best dismounts that you'll see. She does a full out in the tuck position and goes so high. You see that? And gets that landing. Wow.
And Wong, you had that wow, Ashley, and for good reason. Leanne Wong with a 10 on the vault.
I knew it was good when I saw it, Steve. That potentially was going to be a 10. So no surprise there. Florida rocking and rolling.
Yeah, the freshman from Overland Park, Kansas, all SEC, and the second 10 in as many rotations for the Florida Gators, and 4th of the weekend.
And Nia Reed, Yurchenko 1.5. Oh my goodness, another huge vault from Kentucky. I meant from Florida, I'm so sorry. There's so much action going on. That could be another huge score. That day of rest was great for her. You know, Nia Reed actually learned this vault in college, so it took her a few years to really hone in and find it, but boy, when she does, it's great.
She's a senior from Landover, Maryland, and was an All-America on the vault here this year.
Kentucky on bars. Just mounting, top right. Huge, huge Ray. Catches it up well above the bar. Toe shoot hand. Overshoot to handstand. Really nice combination there. Just the dismount left. Double layout and found the landing. Trinity Thomas on vault, top left, folks. Yurchenko 1.5. Oh my goodness, I couldn't see her feet, but I think she stuck it by that reaction. Wow, Florida's on fire.
One of the few times Trinity Thomas had to follow up a perfect 10, coming on the back of what Leanne Wong had done. Thomas trying to answer with another 10 of her own. And Florida trending once again higher and higher through a rotation. They started off on vault with a pair of 9.875s, then the 10 from Wong, 9.950 from Nia Reed, and now we'll see what Thomas brings in.
And Cassie Stevens having to focus for Auburn, bottom left on the balance beam right now, after Trinity just scored another 10 on vault. My goodness.
Aren't these supposed to be rare? I mean, isn't a 10 a perfect score, kind of a rare commodity? They're coming in bunches now for this Florida squad.
They really are. Cassie Stevens, nice finish on the balance beam. That 1.5 dismount, executed nicely.
So Trinity Thomas, perfect, absolutely perfect in the first half of this meet this evening. Sloan Blakely finishing up on the vault.
Yeah, not the best vault. Really deep, squatty landing. Won't be a 10. Probably won't hit that 9.9 threshold either, but with what they've done so far, wow. Kentucky top on bars, double layout. Really goes after that landing.
And Kentucky has been improving with each athlete here in the second rotation. Haley Davis started with a 9.775. They went up a notch with Prokrasky after that with a 9.8, and then Kelly Nixon a 9.850. So they've been trending in the right direction. Denver, a pair of 9.850s from Iwa and Ruiz first up on the floor. And for Auburn on the beam, a 9.850, 9.875, and now their first 9.9 from Cassie Stevens coming in. So the Tigers looking for the rebound in this second rotation as well, and headed in the right direction. And that's Raina Worley up top for Kentucky with the vault done for Florida. It's now Kentucky on bars, top of the screen, bottom left Auburn on beam, and bottom right Denver on the floor.
And Sophia Groth for Auburn on balance beam is doing what she has been doing this whole season. She is rocking this beam routine, nailed her triple flight series. Just saw the leap combination there. There's that required full turn. She pretty much almost is 9.9 or better every single time she's up there, as long as she hits. Shifting attention a little bit to Raina on the bars. Pack salto down to the low bar. Half pirouette. Nice handstand there, really showed that off. Full out, doesn't quite get the landing, has to take a step forward. Not her best routine, but again, she stayed on the equipment. That's what they need, and Sophia Groth nailed that beam routine for Auburn, bottom left.
Raina Worley, top portion of the screen coming off her bar routine, where she hit a 9.9 at the SEC Championships to lead this Wildcat squad. And also coming on the heels of one of the best individual seasons in program history for Kentucky.
Big opening pass for Denver on floor, big double pike, lands nicely. Good, beautiful toe point too in this routine. Front layout, front full. Perfect.
Denver has also been working through the gears here in the second rotation. Bella Mabanta tied a season high with a 9.9, their highest of the rotation.
They've they've been doing the job, just one athlete after the next, just building and building. And so far this routine has signs that it could continue.
Raina Worley, by the way, at 9.850 on bars for Kentucky.
Front 1.5 on the floor exercise on the right side of the screen from Denver. And Riley Mundell hit a beautiful routine. For Auburn on balance beam, those last three athletes, and Sophia Groth, Gabby McLaughlin, that's about to mount the balance beam now, and then capped off by Suni Lee, is just such a strong 1-2-3 punch at the end of this beam lineup. And after showing some nerves on that first rotation, Auburn's bounced back on the balance beam. Very, very strong.
And their head coach, Jeff Graba, said the beam is where they really have to show toughness and they have to take care of their business. He feels like they have to attack the beam and not let the beam attack them, if you could figure out his approach.
And I think that shines through in each of the athletes. Auburn, they really are, overall, all of them, very aggressive beam workers. You see there how she just really throws the hands down and really aggressive in the movements and just deliberate. Nice full turn. Jessica Hutchinson from Denver on the floor exercise, opening pass, front double twist, so beautifully done.
Sophia Groth, by the way, had a 9.950, highest score of the rotation on the beam for Auburn, that matched her own season high as well.
Just a dismount left for McLaughlin, nails the landing. Auburn taking care of business in this beam lineup.
They really had a tough start on beam at the recent SEC championships. Had to count one of 2 falls. So that was in the back of their mind coming here to their home regional, but trying to put that aside and park it and get the job done.
Yes, and it'll be interesting to see too, because at SEC's, Suni did fall on the balance beam. It was kind of like that gasp moment for everybody. So again, a little bit of pressure on here. They didn't have the best start. She's gonna need to be on. See if she can do it. Denver on the floor exercise. Jessica Hutchinson on the right side of the screen just finished off a very, very nice routine.
Now remember, Suni Lee had the lowest score on the team in the first rotation on bars. That was the one that was tossed out by the Tigers. Now coming back on beam, where she had a 9.975 on Thursday in the second round, which was the meet's highest score. Now anchoring this beam lineup here this evening as well for this Auburn team that was in last place after the first rotation here at home and needing the Olympic champion here to come through at the end of rotation 2.
Wolf turn from Suni, very nicely done. Solid, good combination, gets everything connected. Huge cheers from her teammates back there. Great position on those leaps in that combination. This is what it's all about, folks, in these moments. Inner full off the side. Wow. Suni Lee bounces back, nice.
She is first in the nation on the balance beam, and this is the reason why.
Gonna take another look at this dismount here. just honed in, focused, good position, fights for that landing, and you see it in the face, in the reaction there. She knows that was a good routine and exactly what she needed.
She has half a dozen balance beam titles for the season, as Auburn really hitting their marks at the end of this second rotation. 9-9, 9-9-5-0, 9-9, and now we'll see what Suni Lee gets to finish things up. And what do you know? A perfect 10.
Another one in this meet, my goodness. And you said they're supposed to be a rarity, Steve, but not tonight. And no matter how many we see, it never gets old, and that rings true for each athlete as well.
We've only had two rotations.
Her reaction.
We have more perfect 10s than we've had rotations. 2 rotations, 4 10s so far here this evening at the Auburn Regional Final. And you can hear this crowd. Packed house at Neville Arena. And what a way to hit the halfway mark of this meet. And right on cue, what a perfect transition to SUNY's coach, Jeff Graba. Well, it was Florida that seemed to corner the market on the perfect 10s, coach, and now Suni Lee also throwing her hat in that ring, huh?
Yeah, they can't have all the fun.
Coach, how beneficial is it to take that energy that we just saw from your team on balance beam over to the floor exercise at home, essentially?
Yeah, that's a big deal. We started a little bit tight, and I'm glad to see we loosened up a little bit on beam, but we've got to keep that going. The energy's great in here. Our team's in a good spot, so we do have to take that with us, though.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We'll see you in the second half of the meet coming up. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Suni Lee, the 4th perfect 10 of the first 2 rotations. Meanwhile, elsewhere at the NCAA regional finals, Michigan and Missouri have already booked their spots in the national semifinals on this huge day in the postseason for NCAA gymnastics. A series of 10s. Florida, Auburn, we're halfway through it. And the most dramatic part still to come. Rotation 3 up next.
Denver on ball, Florida on guard, Kentucky on beam, and Auburn on floor.
So the NCAA championships coming up in mid-April. The semis on the 14th, the championship on the 16th from Fort Worth, Texas. Suni Lee hoping that her Auburn squad can lock down their place, and she's more than doing her part. Now 3 perfect 10s on the season on the balance beam, the most recent coming in rotation number 2 here this evening. 7 all-around titles for the all-around Olympic gold medalist, and helping to lift Auburn into 2nd place at the halfway point, right behind the Florida Gators.
Yeah, they had 3 spectacular vaults, and Wong first, of course, scoring a perfect 10. Then you had Nia Reed. They just found those landings, just one after the other. Beautifully done, and of course, topped off by Trinity Thomas, perfect 10. I mean, what else can you say? Suni from Auburn really stepped up big here with this balance beam routine. Nice dismount. See how she finished it and got another 10 for her, 3rd of the season on balance beam. So much fun.
So 2 rotations down, 2 left to go. The top 2 teams at the end of the meet advance to the NCAA championships in Fort Worth, Texas. This again is one of 4 regional sites around the country. The top 2 from every site head to Fort Worth. So at the end of the night, it'll be 8 teams that will have their places set for the championships in Texas. And in this 3rd rotation here this evening, we'll have Denver on the vault. They'll be in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Florida on the bars. They're in the upper right. Auburn on the floor bottom right, and Kentucky on the balance beam in the bottom left.
Focusing on Aria Brush from Auburn. Bottom right on the floor exercise, front through, round up the handspring, double tuck. Has a little bit of extra power on that first pass, so that'll be a slight deduction. Not the cleanest landing we've seen from her, but it will be interesting to see how well Auburn uses that energy from the balance beam on floor exercise, an event where you can really just let loose and have fun.
We talked to head coach Jeff Graba at the end of that 2nd rotation. We also talked to him earlier this week, and he said that his team has been so good on floor. They have the confidence, the right attitude, and the energy that he loves to see from them right now on this event.
Got to be fun for Auburn as well. Essentially in their home arena. Good crowd here cheering them on. A lot at stake here tonight, folks.
What's the mindset at the halfway point as you now look ahead to the final 2 rotations? What do the coaches tend to tell the athletes? What do you think is the approach here the rest of the way that might be different from early on?
Well, first off, amazing finish from Aria Brush with that double pike, bottom right on the floor. But the approach is definitely, I guarantee you, they're telling their athletes, stay in the moment, stay within our team, take it one routine at a time. Don't start looking ahead, looking forward. You just got to get the job done.
Our 3 marquee names will all go 2nd to last in this rotation. Trinity Thomas for Florida on the bars, Suni Lee on floor for Auburn, and Raina Worley for Kentucky on the beam.
And top right, Riley McCusker just finished for Florida on the uneven bars. Much better routine from her today. Just a hop back on her landing. Focus on bottom left now. Kentucky on the balance beam. Anna Higas just getting started.
Shaylin Luksic already has a 9.8 as the first one up on beam for this Kentucky side.
Switch sleep. Straddle down to the level of the balance beam. Really unique combination from her. Executed
Best
that
start of
full
this
turn.
best start of this 3rd rotation belongs to Sloan Blakely on the bars for Florida with a 9.9. Brush had a 9.850 on the floor for Auburn and a 9.8 for Momoko Iwa on the vault for Denver.
Really important for Denver to fight for all these landings. Top left on the vault. Yurchenko full. Big hop back, but good position in the air. Bottom left balance beam. Was really going for that landing. Kind of did a college step and turn. So that will be a deduction, but she stayed on the equipment, which is so important at this stage on balance beam. Drew Watson for Auburn on floor right now, bottom right. Nailed her first pass, a double Arabian. Nice leap combination. She's been so consistent for this Auburn team this year. Drew and Darian Goburn, who we'll see later in this lineup for Auburn, are the only two athletes on this team that had postseason experience going into this competition. But that just speaks to how young this Auburn team is, even though they've had a history-making season and been so successful. You have to keep that in mind. Yeah, but they did have a program record at the recent SEC championships, their highest ever team score of 197.225, and Jeff Graba said that that was a good starting point for the postseason for them. Now they just have to keep it going, but it's gotten that first taste of postseason experience for the younger athletes out of the way. Absolutely. And top left of the screen, Jessica Hutchinson from Denver just executed a very, very nice Yurchenko full. She stuck the landing. It's a 995 start value, so that would be the highest she could score if it's perfect, and that was just about perfect. Hutchinson, Big 12 Gymnast of the Year, the first to do it outright for this Pioneer program. A sophomore from a town just northwest of Philadelphia. And Megan Skaggs, top right for Florida on bars, doing what she has done all season. A very nice bar routine going, just the dismount, double layout, and another stuck landing from Florida. They want 10s. Trinity Thomas coming up next on the bars. They've already had 2 9-9s on the bars in this rotation. Kentucky bottom left, Isabella Magnelli, just the dismount. Pike gainer off the back, gets that landing. They definitely needed that. They have not scored above a 9.825 so far, so they're going to need to have some bigger numbers deeper in the lineup for Kentucky. Riley Mundell, top left. Yurchenko, 1.5 for Denver. That was a beautiful vault. Just a slight hop back on the landing. That's going to be a big score for them on that event. And now upper right, Trinity Thomas, who has been impeccable here this evening. 2 rotations, 2 perfect 10s. And coming off a perfect 10 on this event from Thursday in the second round as well. And Trinity didn't even feel like that was her best routine either, so there's that. Oh, Cassie Stevens on the bottom right, that first pass caught my eye. A little off, but pulls it around. Chest low, though. Focusing on Trinity Thomas, top right. Had a 10 yesterday. So far, so good on this routine. Maloney half, back up to the high bar. Not gonna be a 10, folks. That handstand there, arched back a little bit, but saves it. See if she can get the landing, and does. Doesn't give a lot away, but I don't think we'll see the perfect score from Trinity tonight on bars.
Well, hopefully she did enough to keep her place in the lineup.
I think Coach Rowland is okay with that, yeah.
Well, again, Florida showcasing just how deep and talented they are across the board. Their score so far on the bars, just prior to Thomas, 9.9, 9.85, 9.9, 9.950 from Megan Skaggs. And now Thomas's numbers to come in a moment.
So strong, Florida is on the uneven bars. And Ariana Patterson for Kentucky on beam is executing nicely. She stayed on the equipment bottom left. Kentucky on balance beam, Ariana Patterson.
Senior from Plano, Texas, all SEC here this year.
There's that beautiful switch leap combination. She moves through that so lightly and hits those positions beautifully. Cat leap, switch side, spots the side of the beam and is right on that. Leanne Wong on the top of the screen from Florida is executing nicely on bars. Maloney half up to the top. Just her dismount. And very, very nicely done. Again, another stuck landing. Florida is just dialed in tonight. Maybe even more so than on night one from what we saw. My goodness.
Leanne Wong had the perfect 10 in the last rotation. She's the anchor here on bars in rotation number 3. So bars and vault are both done. We're just left with Kentucky on the beam. They're on the left-hand side. Auburn on the floor, right-hand side of the screen. Denver finishing up on vault first. And they had a pair of 9.9s in the middle of the rotation, but finished with a 9.2 from Bella Mabanta in the anchor spot. Everything else was below a 9 for them. So far on beam for Kentucky, their high score belonging to Isabella Magnelli at 9.9. And for Auburn on the floor with Suni Lee still to come, 9.850 in the leadoff spot for Aria Brush, the highest score for the Tigers.
Suni Lee and Darian Goburn left to go. So they've got some firepower still for this home crowd to display. Sophia Groth executing very nicely. Has a difficult opening pass that she did well. 1.5 front layout there with that one. Just a freshman, but the way she competes with such fiercity and confidence has been so impressive this entire season. She really has not missed a beat. Looks like a veteran out there.
And Raina Worley, the All-American, on the beam now for Kentucky on the left.
That loop switch side from Raina. Front aerial combined. That handspring layout, beautiful. She connected all those elements with no breaks. The judges will look for that. There's nothing they could take there on that.
Suni Lee coming up on
actually up there
floor.
singing on the balance beam. I think Raina Worley is either singing or talking to herself. 1.5 twist, and again finds that landing. Such a veteran move, just to always be able to come through in these moments where it's needed.
She's ecstatic.
Kentucky having fun in their corral on the balance beam right now.
All right, Suni Lee on the right-hand side, coming up next on the floor. Coming off a perfect 10 on the beam from the last rotation. She was second on floor at the SEC Championships.
Leanne Wong, almost perfect on bars, 9.975, wow. She did one of her better double layouts, Suni did, day one, and repeats again tonight. Very nicely done. Lands with her chest plenty up high. Very little deduction on that. Switch ring. Beautiful backwards illusion there. Triple flight series on the left of the screen from Josie Angeny from Kentucky. She saved that one. It was a little bit off. And Suni Lee, nice combination pass there. And gets it done for Auburn, Suni Lee does.
Suni Lee had 3 floor titles this season, following up a 9.9 from Sophia Groth, who preceded her on the floor. Now Darian Goburn left to go. Raina Worley, meantime, the highest score so far on the beam for Kentucky, a 9.950, tying her career high. Magnelli earlier in the rotation also matched her best ever effort with a 9.9. Florida, no surprise, killing it on bars earlier. They had 2 athletes who tied career highs in Blakely and Skaggs. And then Leanne Wong finished up with their highest score of the entire rotation, 9.975.
What you would expect for in that anchor spot from any athlete generally is your strongest one. Although Trinity likes that 5th spot. I mean, she could anchor every single event.
So now Darian Goburn, the only athlete left to go in this 3rd rotation. Final on the floor for the host team in Auburn, Suni Lee, a 9.950. Best of the rotation for the host team.
So far, but we got this girl to go right now, Darian Goburn. You heard that cheer from the crowd when she walked out. This is one of the best routines this season in the country. So enjoyable, just a crowd favorite no matter where she goes.
An All-American on the floor.
Huge opening pass. Just gets so much height, open position, double tuck. Switch side, Wolf jump full.
Well, there's something about having the gym to yourself in a quad meet, isn't there, Ashley?
Absolutely. All eyes on you, and believe me, she's eating this up and loves it. And we're witnessing essentially what's going to be her last floor routine in this arena as a senior. Possibly. Front full, front layout, very nicely done. Really set up nicely by Suni Lee before her. Last pass, big double pike. Lands it very nicely. That's going to be a big number for Auburn as well.
They've had 9.9, 9.950, and now what will Goburn bring in at the end of this floor routine?
Yeah, we'll get to see. She opened it out very nicely. Huge double tuck in the open position. And then her second pass here as well. Feet glued together, nice straight position on that front full, front layout combination. So now we'll just have to wait and see what the judges think. This last pass, that's the last thing they saw. Beautiful landing. It should be a good one.
And we're joined now by Tim Garrison, the head coach of Kentucky. Well, coach, 3 rotations down, 1 to go. This is going to be a fight to the finish. What do you think about your team's spot going into rotation number 4?
I believe we have a little hill to climb. Looks like right now. So I mean, we've had a decent day, but you gotta have a great day, and we're making little mistakes here and there, and we're gonna have to clean it up over there in 4 and have a big rotation to be able to catch Auburn. They're having a day.
Coach, so what are the words specifically for your team in this crucial moment?
You know what? Just go over there and just crush a floor rotation. That's how we're gonna put it to them. Just go crush a floor rotation. Have a ball out there. Play to this crowd that's electric right now. Nail those landings and let's just get it done.
Good philosophy, coach. Thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, the crowd is fired up. A packed house at Neville Arena. 1 rotation left to determine 2 spots at the NCAA championships. A series of perfect 10s on a magical night in the final rotation coming up next.
a 4-minute time period now. Auburn's on ball. Denver's on bars. Florida's on B. And Kentucky is on board.
The top two teams at the end of this final rotation at the Auburn Regional will advance to the NCAA Championships. Elsewhere around the country, Michigan and Missouri have also advanced. This is one of 4 regionals going on right now. So the top 2 teams from each regional comprise the bracket for the NCAA Championships. That means 8 teams altogether booking their spots by the end of the night. Once again, Steve Schlanger with the national champion from Alabama, Ashley Miles-Grigg. And Ashley, first of all, we've had 4 perfect 10s here in one building on one night. Give me a sense of just how rare something like this is at just one meet.
Steve, it's remarkable. I've never seen anything so exciting. These teams are putting on a show tonight.
All right, so we head into this final rotation where the 2 teams who will move on to the NCAA Championships will be determined. What's the focus and what needs to happen here in this last rotation that you'll be watching for?
Well, I will be watching to see what Kentucky can do. As Coach Garrison said, they need to go out there and rock it on floor to give themselves the best chance to make it, because Florida and Auburn right now, they're cruising. They've done their job. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens.
Yeah, he admitted that they have a hill to climb, and it's because of performances like this from Trinity Thomas.
Yeah, once again, Trinity comes out here, leads this team so well, so flawlessly. You see this bar team there, even with that small mistake, just veteran, just fought through it on this routine. Doesn't give anything else away, though, with that stuck landing. And the other star here that we've been keeping our eye on, Raina Worley. Again, these athletes just seem to have that knack for coming through in big moments, which she did here on this balance beam routine, stuck landing on that 1.5 dismount. And then, of course, Suni Lee getting to compete here in the home arena. Just tore it up on this Auburn floor rotation. Beautiful double layout there. Combination pass, 1.5 twist front full. See it from a different angle. Just pure joy on her face as she competes. So much fun.
Okay, as we head into rotation number 4, it's Florida leading Auburn. As it stands right now, if nothing changed, it would be the Gators and the Tigers advancing to the NCAA Championships. But we have this last rotation left to go. Florida will be on the beat. They're in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Auburn will be on vault, upper left. On the bars, Denver, upper right-hand corner of the screen, and Kentucky on the floor. They're in the bottom right.
And Sophia Groth nailed that vault top left for Auburn, giving her teammates high fives now to celebrate a good lead-off position. Focusing on the bottom right now on the floor exercise. So far, Kentucky, 2 passes, inbounds, and nicely executed.
4 of Kentucky's 6 floor scores were above a 9.9. in the second round on Thursday, and this was their best event.
Yeah, they would love to do that again here tonight. And worth noting, Denver on the bars right now in the top right, they are going to be going 5 up, 5 count in this final rotation. So every single score crucial for them.
Well, remember, Denver had to bounce back from a 4th place standing after the first rotation on Thursday just to get here to this regional final today. They used a big 4th rotation to lift themselves into the top 2, and they're going to need a similar result here tonight as well.
And that vault from Sarah Hubbard, top left for Auburn was about one of the best ones she's done all season. So they look to be really rising to the occasion, wanting to secure their spot at Nationals.
And keeping an eye on our triumvirate of stars, Suni Lee will anchor Auburn's vault lineup here in this 4th rotation. Raina Worley will do the same for Kentucky, and Trinity Thomas, in her familiar spot, will go second to last on the beam for Florida.
And bottom left for Florida, Megan Skaggs, solid leadoff performer, and just stuck that landing. Let's see how many they're going to get in the floor rotation. Cassie Stevens, top left from Auburn, getting ready to go on the vault. Yurchenko 1.5, and let me tell you, I didn't think she was going to make that around. I don't know how she was able to pull it off. Doesn't really quite get a good block on that, and a little bit of form in the air, but I'll tell you what, she fought for that and got it to her feet. Ariana Patterson, bottom right on the floor exercise, second up in the lineup for Kentucky on floor. 1.5 twist front layout, very nicely done. Fun when you see that combination just done so floaty, where the second flip almost rises just as much as the first in combination.
And it's been a pair of 9.850s to open up in this final rotation for Denver on the bars as well as Kentucky on the floor. Best opening score, no surprise, goes to Florida on the beam. Megan Skaggs with a 9.925.
Yeah, when you can put up numbers like that in the leadoff spot consistently, it's just pretty impressive. Darian Goburn, top left from Auburn. Yurchenko 1.5, gets her classic height, good position in the air, but just a pretty sizable step on the landing for Darian, so that'll be a deduction.
Auburn so far with all of their numbers trending up. It was a 9.8 for Sophia Groth to start on the vault. Then Sarah Hubbard, 9.850. Cassie Stevens with a 9.9. As we wait to see what Goburn has calculated.
Yeah, and bottom right, Kentucky just had a fall on the floor exercise. That last pass from Ariana Patterson, she looked like she just, really her legs were giving out. She kind of looked a little tired going into that last pass, so that's unfortunate for Kentucky over on the floor, as they need every athlete with the scoring potential to hit.
Sloan Blakely, good routine on the beam for Florida. Their team score of 49.675 on Thursday was their highest ever in NCAA regional competition.
Drew Watson over there just nailed her vault. You heard the eruption top left. Really, really executed that nicely. Good bar routine from Denver, top right to finish. See the reaction there from Coach.
And so Suni Lee will be coming up next on the vault for Auburn, their final competitor of the evening. Already has 1 vault title so far this year.
And you see her excitement for her teammate as she's about to go. She was about to run back there and thought, oh, wait, I have to go. So let me just stay calm and focused.
So far, the best score for Auburn on the vault, 9.9 for Cassie Stevens.
And Alyssa Bauman on the bottom left for Florida on the balance beam just got going. Beautiful beam worker.
Sloane Blakely, 9.950, best so far on the beam for Florida. And Drew Watson. The reason Suni Lee was so excited is because she had a 9.975, best of the night on the vault for Auburn. And now the Olympic champion coming up.
Almost perfect on that vault. So let's see what Suni can do. Does a really difficult vault. Top left. Nice position, good height. Only thing on that one that I saw was just a little hop back on the landing, but that's going to be a big score for Auburn as well to close out their competition and their bid. Let's see what happens.
Final event at their home arena this season. Suni Lee closing it out on the vault. And so now just left with the bars at the top of the screen. That's where the Pioneers are still working through their final rotation. Florida on the beam bottom left and Kentucky on the floor bottom right.
And one thing I have seen from this Florida beam lineup is they are not taking their foot off the gas at all. They've had 3 routines, 3 stuck landings, and still 3 very, very capable athletes to go.
Now Denver and Kentucky needing to rebound on the bars for the Pioneers. They started with 2 scores that were south of 9.9, then rebounded with Mia Hembeck, a 9.925. Kentucky started off with Pokraski, a 9.850, but then Ariana Patterson just 9.0 following her. Not what the Wildcats needed here in this last rotation. While Florida over on the beam, back-to-back 9.950s from Blakely and Bauman.
One-two punch for Denver to close out their bar rotation. This is Jessica Hutchinson getting going in the top of your screen on the uneven bars. Leanne Wong on the bottom left on the balance beam. She's already been perfect once tonight. She can do it again on this event, folks.
Suni Lee, by the way, finished with a 9.875 on the ball.
The handspring layout combination from Leanne Wong, bottom left. Nice full turn. So calm on this event. Switch ring, slight balance check. Front aerial, just moving through this very, very nicely. Looks so confident out there.
She won the balance beam at the SEC Championships with a career best 9.975.
Just the dismount, double twist, fights for that landing. And that'll be another big score for Florida. 4 up, 4 stuck dismounts.
The all-SEC freshman from Overland Park, Kansas, Leanne Wong, who already has a perfect 10 here tonight at the regional final. Trinity Thomas will be up next on the beam for the Gators. Isabella Magnelli, meantime, on the floor, delivered the Wildcats exactly what they needed, a 9.9. Their highest score so far in this final rotation. On the bars, Riley Mundell, a 9.950, also their best of this last rotation and a season high for her.
Denver done as only 5 competed for them, 5 up and 5 hit. So they've got to be happy with how they finished this event.
And on the left-hand side of the screen, Jenny Rowland, the coach for Florida, speaking with Trinity Thomas, who's about to go up on the beam. Thomas with 2 10s in the first 2 rotations here this evening, after a pair of 10s just 2 days ago as well.
Kentucky has 2 athletes left that really need to be amazing.
Florida has had 3 consecutive 9.950s.
Good first pass on the floor from Kentucky. Right-hand side of the screen. And Trinity Thomas on the left from Florida is moving right on along. One arm back handspring layout. A little bit of unique extra flair in that combination. Doesn't put 2 hands down, just does it with one. That's all she needs. She can be perfect with just one hand. Breaking that skill there. She usually connects that combination, so she'll lose a little bit of bonus. Just the beat jump to the back handspring swing down. Side aerial, back layout full. And I think that's the first landing that we haven't seen stuck from Florida on the balance beam. But nonetheless, beautiful routine from Trinity.
Trinity Thomas had a 9.975 on Thursday. And that leaves just Leah Clapper left to go for Florida. Meanwhile, Kentucky with somewhat of a resurgence here late in their floor routine. Back-to-back 9.9s after struggling through the first 2 with Poprasky and Patterson not able to reach that 9.9 mark. Raina Worley will be last for the Wildcats. So down to the final 2 performances of the evening. Clapper for Florida on the left on the balance beam, and Worley, the All-American, on the right, taking the floor for the Cats.
Clapper's so good on this event. She's the anchor on this event for a reason. We'll see why. You know, 5 of her teammates in front of her got up there and were pretty flawless, did their job, so she can just go out there, relax, and have fun.
And for Raina Worley, this is her best event. Had a 9.950 at the SEC Championships to lead her team. She tied for 2nd place. Was terrific on Thursday in the 2nd round here, winning the all-around for the 7th time this season. And now she'll be the final competitor to start the final rotation.
To proceed her, Haley Davis set her up nicely, going 9.95. Wow. Back handspring layout from Leah Clapper on the balance beam, triple flight series. You see how slowly she just brings her arms down with a big smile, really showed that off.
Florida with 4 consecutive scores of 9.950 here on the beam, which is Clapper left to finish.
And Raina Worley on the right side of the screen for Kentucky on floor. This is the athlete that you want in this position to close out this meet for them. Huge tuck full in. Really shows that off. Good finish on Florida over there for Dean.
And the exclamation point for the Gators. And for Florida, Trinity Thomas with a 39.9, the highest all-around score of the season and matching her own career high all-around score as well.
Wow, didn't think it was possible for her to set any more records, but I guess I was dead wrong on that one. That is impressive.
Highest.
As is what Raina Worley's doing right now on the floor exercise. Really going to come down to what she can do here to give her team the best chance possible. Couldn't have done it any better than that, folks. And she's happy with it.
Denver has been eliminated. Florida has booked their spot. Now just coming down to the scores here with Kentucky against Auburn. We'll have to see what Raina Worley scores and see who gets that 2nd final spot from this Auburn Regional at the NCAA Championships. Florida is there. They have booked their spot to Fort Worth, Texas.
Both
And their
teams waiting.
49.75 on Beam is a new program record as well.
Really emotional for these athletes with so much at stake. They put everything they had out there.
So it comes down to Auburn on the left, Kentucky on the right. One team will go to the NCAA championships in Fort Worth. One of these two schools. Who will join Florida? A whole season of effort and emotion comes down to this moment. And it is the Auburn Tigers. Moving on.
So great for them. They came out here and executed, didn't let nerves get in the way, and they are moving on.
Trinity Thomas leading a program record for Florida. A score of 198.775. A new program record on Beam. Thomas herself, the highest all-around score of the season and matching her own career high in the all-around. Florida dominant. Thomas perfect. The Gators rolling, and Auburn in their home building in dramatic fashion coming through to also clinch their spot at the NCAA championships. But Ashley, Kentucky gave them a run. Raina Worley, the final competitor of the night on floor with a 9.975, almost got them there. They had work to do in this final rotation and almost made up the deficit. And joined now, once again, by Jenny Rolla, the head coach of Florida. Coach, your team continues to blow the doors off of program records. What do you think of what happened here tonight?
Amazing. It just goes to show what 18 individuals who give their heart and soul day in and day out can do. And I'm so grateful, so thankful for the staff and for this amazing team to keep pushing themselves to be the best that they can every day. And we still have more to give. And we've got 2 more weeks. We keep dancing, and so grateful for that.
Coach, obviously so excited for your team. Congratulations. You guys were remarkable out there tonight. But can you just for a second just take time to talk about Trinity Thomas, a 39.9
Wow.
all-around total, and how incredible that is.
Really, it blows my mind. And at the same time, those are the routines that she does every day in the gym. So it's so great to see her come out and be so confident in herself and so calm and own her gymnastics. So excited for this young lady.
What a 2-day stretch for your Gators here at Auburn. Best of luck in Fort Worth at the championships, Coach.
Thank you so much. Go Gators.
So it's Florida and Auburn gaining the spots at the NCAA championships from this Auburn regional. And as we take you back through the highlights from our 3 big stars here this weekend. Suni Lee, the Olympic champion, with a perfect 10 on the beam. Trinity Thomas, a 10 on the floor and the vault, and Raina Worley, 3 different scores of 9-9 or better, Ashley.
Yeah, we said it at the top of this meet that these were the ones we're going to look for, and they showed out.
And Trinity Thomas, welcome to the show, and you're no stranger to the big show. Obviously, putting your best performances on display here this evening. What did you think when you got to the halfway meet and you had 2 perfect 10s?
I was like, wow, that's exciting, but like I'm really good at like letting it go next event. Always looking forward to like the next thing that I need to do and trying to focus on that.
Trinity, Coach Rowland said that you guys still have more to give. Do you agree?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. This team is capable of amazing things. And this score right here is absolutely incredible, but I know we can do better. So there's that.
All right, here's my question, Trinity. You seem so flawless out there, and you're racking up the perfect 10s. In your mind, what specifically do you still have to work on that you have to polish up going to the region or going to the NCAA championships?
Honestly, just continuing to believe in myself and trust myself is my most important thing. I focus on the details, I focus on the big things, and just literally trusting myself is the thing that I could do better.
All right, well, you're a good person to put a lot of trust in. You seem to deliver. Congratulations and best of luck in Texas.
Thank you so much.
So we had 4 perfect 10s on the night here at Auburn. What a sensational evening inside of Neville Arena. Let's take you back through them, beginning with Trinity Thomas in the opening rotation, Ashley.
Yeah, no stranger to being perfect. We just heard from her, and we keep seeing it time and time and time again. Flawless, perfect 10 on the floor for Trinity. No surprise seeing her again on the vault. Yurchenko 1.5, huge amplitude, good position. Doesn't get any more perfect than that, and just celebrating. Then her teammate, Leanne Wong, also no stranger to being perfect on the vault. Does an incredible Yurchenko half on, front pike, half off, spots the landing, and is perfect. And this 10 right here from Suni Lee definitely helped them get to that next level and advance to nationals. She was flawless here. Good dismount. We've seen that so many times again. Pure joy for this Auburn squad and for Suni Lee for her 10 tonight.
All right. This is what the bracket looks like as we fast forward towards the Nationals in Fort Worth, as Florida and Auburn from this Auburn Regional have locked down their spots. Missouri with the big upset over UCLA. They're also going to the NCAA championships, as well as Michigan. So half the field of 8 now complete, as we have 4 different regional finals taking place today around the country. Top 2 from each of the regionals booking their spots. 4 of 8 already have them locked in for Fort Worth in a couple of weeks' time. All right, so once again, a tremendous evening here at Neville Arena on the campus of Auburn, as we had 4 perfect 10s, 2 belonging to Trinity Thomas, who had 4 for the weekend. And now for Ashley Miles Greig, I'm Steve Schlanger. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It was a special kind of night at Auburn as Florida and Auburn advance to nationals.